Hey, what's going on? This is Real Lion today. This is Darlene Bird, mother of Garrett, white supremacist. Now she looking for some kind of honesty, some kind of protection from her son's ding-witted mindset of white supremacist mind control. That's what they want to make you think. But what do you call that? See, because we're seeing a pattern when it comes to them. When we start talking about white supremacy, now it's mental illness. Now it's some kind of chemical imbalance. Now it's something wrong. Help them. But when it comes to us and our people, no. We need help to deal with living in fear, going outside the door, regardless of your occupation. Even if you is a police officer, you living in fear because you don't know when it's going to happen. But these white supremacists like Garrett, he don't give a damn. Talk about alcohol and substance abuse, mental illness, bad background. These people don't give a damn about what we think and feel. They only looking for sympathizers. People that's going to hit them up with GoFundMe. People that's going to do the code. And all that is, when they say the code mental illness, that's code is I'm white and I'm keeping the code and now I need help from my people. And you guys know what this cry is. That's what it is about. Because we have to do some drastic things among ourselves to protect ourselves. We walk among these people and we assume that everything is fair. And on a regular basis, no, but you never know. Just like I never know. You see, they have no filter. Women, children, babies, infants. I did a report on that's a woman that was working in a nursery, broke the back of a baby, and one of the babies died, 2 months old. So we got to understand what this is about, man. These white supremacist terrorists don't give a damn. You know, we doing video after video, family, of all of our brothers and sisters just getting traumatized, getting assaulted, getting harassed, making them feel uncomfortable. You know, letting them know that all of this hogwash about this Rainbow Push Coalition, or we all getting along, and we all one melting pot, and this and that, and that's a bunch of nonsense. They've proven the people otherwise. That's why they have catch and fetch Negroes on demand, ready to shine on demand, and sleeper cell bedwench mindset women that think and feel that way for white supremacy. And they give them the free shot to go and roam wherever they want. See, that man was just minding his own business. And here this white supremacist talking about some outlandish stuff. But out of all the people, he decided to pick on the black person. That's why they don't want to bring up race, because why? Because they know that's a hate crime now. That's why the news media go out of their way not to say about anything about race, because they know it's a hate crime. And they know that. So let's keep in mind, family, if you have family and friends, watch each other's back, call them, see about them, text them, get some kind of code to let them know there's something in danger or trouble. Don't get too proud, or someone get too proud of thinking that they got it. No, we need to all hands on deck, family. You know, because you don't know, you need more than just a phone. Don't get me wrong, it's nice that somebody was recording it. Don't get me wrong. But we need a lot more than that, man. We gonna have to do some drastic measures because they're picking us off one by one, because why? We're too selfish and we're too stuck, got our head stuck in the hair. And I know a lot of us don't want to believe that, because if you turn on the television, they try to portray a different animal. They do. But we know in the real world, that's all hogwash. It's all make-believe. It's meant to control your mind and influence your thoughts negatively and most likely, and sometimes positive. But in this case, Darlene Bird knows her son was a menace, knew his behavior. Now she's looking for a mental illness. She's looking for some kind of sovereignty, looking for some kind of honesty, looking for someone to help him. Talking about he's the protective. So that means, you mean to tell me the terrorist was terrorizing his own mother? That's what you're implying? Are you saying that that you as the mother have no chance to controlling your son, talking to your son? You see the nonsense they try to utter? And we all know to some degree that sometimes have some truth to it. But how likely that is that their own mother can't reach your child, regardless of his age. You know, and who's paying the price of it? We are. So they said, oh, don't bring race. All of those white people walking around, he decided to see the first black man he wants to pick on him and target him. You know, so talking about for your safety. No, we're not worried about him like that. Because see, people like him only going to sneak from behind. They only going to look at soft targets when they have a gun or a knife or with their friends. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to say anything to you if it's not to their advantage or they can't catch you by surprise. That's why I tell everybody you got to pay attention. You got to be a surveyor of your surroundings without giving it away. Every little subtle thing counts. You know? And this man was an army veteran. And this man just snuck up on him because why? He's a predator. So if he had that kind of common sense to sneak and subdue an army vet, he can do it to just pretty much anybody who's not paying attention. So you listen to all of these music stuff, that's fine. But keep this in mind. We're way too distracted and comfortable. And listen here, I'm going to leave you on this note. People like James Benjamin Garrett going to expect you and people that think like that to keep your guard down. Because that's how they get you every time. Don't become one of these videos saying, not me. They could never be me. Everybody say that. I don't care how prepared. I don't care if you got law enforcement. I don't care who you think you are. And a lot of us think that we got these badges, we got this money, this, that, and the third, and you don't know. Don't you understand these people been doing this for years? This is what they do. They don't get, they live, they drink, they eat to terrorize us. They think of different ways. This is what they do. You know, 90% of them have more than one gun, assault rifles, knives, training, discipline, structure. How many of us do those things? No, half these children can outshoot grown men for the military because that's the training. So while we're telling our kids no, 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 they're preparing their children saying yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to leave you on that note. Don't be a statistic. To the best of your ability, to James Benjamin Garrett, racist mindset, terrorist, domestic terrorism, white supremacy, white control, white dominance by white media, because this was a hate crime. Flat out. Now, that's what it have to be. I'm out.